Hello, everybody. My name is Calvin Han. This is my reflection PowerPoint that I put together. Honestly, I think I really enjoyed this class. I already work with Photoshop kind of on a daily basis. It's kind of nice to refine and understand a little bit more about what I was actually doing, realizing that there's even stuff that I wasn't fully doing correctly. So for one of the first assignments that I wanted to show off, it's kind of the filters. I kind of forgot that these existed. I will warn you, like, as a common theme in a lot of the stuff that I do, at least for this class, I'm a very nerdy person. So I like to use references or like basically anything that has to do with anything nerdy. So if anybody saw my posts, usually something nerdy was attached to it. I really enjoyed this assignment because it actually allowed me to realize, like, oh, there's other things I can do and to make the images a little bit more interesting. Really enjoyed playing with this one, especially that bottom right one. I really like that bottom right image. Masking was one of those things where I think this was probably my favorite thing to learn in the class, because most of the things that I do, they've been like destructive editing. So learning how to actually do non-destructive was really cool. And this one is just my favorite image from the masking lesson that we learned. Just overall in this class, I learned how to do non-destructive, which I really enjoyed. I actually included this one because while I do kind of like it, this was actually the most frustrating portion of the class for me. Not with the class or, not with the assignment. It was just, I could not get the mixed brush tool to work for me whatsoever. I just did what I could. This is probably the one that I'm the least interested in. No, it was still useful to know. If anything, I learned more about specific brushes that I could use to make more interesting photos. But either way, this assignment was very rough. Really enjoyed this assignment. It was nice to actually do something more interesting than what I usually do, because I don't handle images like this. I mean, I make thumbnails for YouTube videos. That's pretty much what I do. And so after doing this, I thought it'd be really cool to actually get images from my family to kind of see if there's like any images I could restore. The blurs were a lot of fun. I didn't realize I use a lot of blurs in my YouTube channel thumbnails. This one, I really wanted to get away from what I usually do. So being able to use different blurs was really fun, and I like the tilt blur the most, even though I know I'm not going to use it nearly as much. Right here is probably my favorite assignment in the entire class. I had a lot of fun creating this. So for those that don't know, Zenless Zone Zero is a video game, and I've been playing it for the last little bit that it's been out. And so I didn't know what I wanted to do for this assignment. What I ended up deciding was, like, I'll make a thing for this game. And what I liked about doing this one was the fact that I used text and vectors and everything in order to recreate the Zenless Zone Zero logo. So that's on the left with like the 3 Z's. Because we weren't allowed to use copyrighted images, I had to completely make that from scratch. And I absolutely loved doing that. I remember there was like a couple of comments that, people really liked the numbered tracks on the right going around the record. But no, for me, my favorite is the logo. The fact that I was able to recreate that 100% from scratch. So this right here was my favorite assignment. And then for the final, this was my poster. Once again, I based it off of a game. While I do think it's good, I think I had better ones, better assignments out there. But this one was still fun to kind of take everything that we had learned and kind of apply it and really hone in on everything we've learned this semester. Like I said at the beginning, I really enjoyed this class, and I'm probably, for like my own YouTube channel, I'm going to take a lot of these skills that we learned and apply them significantly more now. And I've already been doing it as we've been going through the class. Take that with me and really kind of expand, just make better images. But yeah, that was all of my kind of my highlights for this this class.